Yo, yo, yo. What is up? I believe we're live now. Just making sure everything's set up right. I think we're good though. What's up, everybody? What's up? How's everybody doing? Game's about to start. I think we got like 10 minutes left. So give me one sec. Damn. I'm gonna have to try to do it like this. Okay. So here we go. Players are coming out on the field right now. If y'all don't know, Pulisic is out. He's not going to play in this game, which I personally think was the right move. I feel like calf strains are tough. I mean, I'm not huge into soccer. I am very big into basketball though, and I know a calf strain is nothing to mess around with. So I for sure understand like if they want to be safe. And I know I heard this the other day on FS1. This guy said that, I mean, you could risk playing him, but even if it is like a 5% chance that puts him of um, throughout the tournament messing up, or he's not going to be 100%, then it's not worth it. You would rather lose the group but still make the knockout round with a fully healthy Pulisic rather than win the group and get an easier round one matchup, but have a 75-60% star player. So that's the way I see it. So like I said, I understand it. I think they're doing the national anthems right now. Give me one sec. Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, okay, that's good. Sorry, I'm just trying to get things set up right now. Disclaimer, by the way, anyone who's watching, I am not. I see someone outside. What's up? I am not a big soccer, or as the most of the world calls it, football. I am not a huge fan. I like the World Cup because, I mean, who doesn't like the World Cup? But I like watching. I am not anywhere near like know what I'm talking about. So I'm pretty much a noob when it comes to soccer. So I will give my best commentary as we watch this game. But just as a heads up, I am not very knowledgeable of either of these teams. I watched USA versus Paraguay, and it was a good game. I thought USA looked really good. There's a lot of hype around this team. Obviously, we need Pulisic ready and fully healthy, though, if we want to make a run. Even if we somehow do really good in the knockout stage, I don't see us beating a team like Brazil, Spain, France, England twice, because more than likely you have to play at least one of them, and then if you beat them, you'll have to then go against someone like France, Brazil, Spain, England again. So do I think the USA could win one of those games? Yeah, I mean, it's not unheard of. Like, if they play good enough, if they attack as well as they did against Paraguay, a pretty good defensive team from South America, then 100% I think this team could beat one of those teams, but could they beat another one again? I don't know. Um, that's the way I see it, though. I'm rooting for the USA, obviously. Other teams I would like to see win. I would like Portugal to go far. Um, I would like to see France and England do well. I would rather not see Argentina win just because they won last year. And I'm personally a Ronaldo guy, so, you know, that's the way I view it. Okay, kickoff next. Go on to commercial break. Should be about another 3 minutes, and we'll be good. Anyone in chat, anyone there, if you want to give your prediction. Actually, let me do that real quick. Let me put something in the chat so when people get in here. I'm gonna put in the chat who you think's gonna win. Without Christian Pulisic, it makes it a more even matchup. I still think the USA is gonna win it. But Australia, apparently they played beforehand and they played very physical with this team, which I'm guessing is part of the reason why Christian Pulisic is not playing. If you're going against a big physical team like this, then it's safe to just sit out. You know, you don't want to risk injury. How do you spell Australia? Australia. I think I got it. If I don't, oh well. So there we go. Yeah, game 2 for the USA at the World Cup. If they win this, I believe they've won their group. I could be wrong, but I believe they win, and they're going to the knockout rounds. Believe this is the Seahawks Stadium. Here we go. They're showing our lineup. Matt Freese and Tony Robinson, Tim Ream, Chris Richards, Alex Freeman, Malik Tillman, Tyler Adams, Ricardo Pepe, who is taking over for Christian Pulisic, I believe, Weston McKennie, Sergio Dest, and Folarian Balogun. I know I butchered that name, but he's really good. The last guy I just said, I'm not going to try to say his name again, but he's really good. Here's the Australia team: Patrick Beach, Jordan Boss, Cameron Burgess, Harry Sotar, Alessandro Circadi, Jacob Italiano, Nishan Velupival, Paul Ekon Estinler, Aiden O'Neill, Matthew Leckie. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know these people. I'm trying to pronounce those names as best I could, but spelling and grammar as a whole was never my strong suit. Here we go. We got the USA in the white with the red stripes, blue numbers. I like that uniform, honestly. It's really cool. Australia in the bright yellow and green. I'm excited, though. We got the home field advantage. I'm ready, though. I'm going to try to watch at least the first half. Depending on how many people I get in here, we'll see how it goes. But I'll definitely watch the whole game. And we're off. Australia got it. Here we go. Australia is going to kick it long. Headed away by the USA. It goes out of bounds. Is that even the right terminology, out of bounds? Like, I know you can kind of step over like the line and stuff. I don't know what's the actual like rule on that. So if y'all could let me know, if anyone knows, let me know down below. Here we go, a bad error to start. Australia crosses it in, actually takes a shot, and it's saved. Not a great chance, but a bad error early on the back line for the U.S. And he just puts it, tries to get into that short corner, but goalie was there. Here we go. Against Paraguay, USA controlled most of that game, had the ball a lot. I think it was 3-0 going into the half, so I honestly don't know if Australia is supposed to be better or worse than Paraguay. I want to say they're supposed to be worse. But again, we're without our best players, so let's see how this goes. Long pass in, but a little too far. Goalie controls it. 73 degrees outside today in Seattle. Not bad at all. Humidity is 58%, though. Australia turns it over, and USA turns it over right back. USA now controls it. Australia had 29% possession against their match against Turkey last game, so that's not great. We'll see how they do against USA, but again, USA controlled for most of it against Paraguay, especially in that first half. Trying to pass it in, it is kicked out by the Australian team, and it's out of bounds. So yeah, if the USA wins this game, they win the group, secure their spot in the knockout rounds. I'm also unsure of that. Like, how does the knockout rounds, how's the seeding picked? Is it like a group A leader goes against the group B leader, or like the group C leader goes against the group B runner up? Like, how does that work? Is it a fixed thing, or is it kind of based on how you do and how, especially the teams that get third, the 8 teams that get third get in? There we go. He tried to cross it in and it got blocked, and I thought we were getting a corner out of it, but apparently not. I don't know why. I guess it went off him after it deflected. Showing Christian Pulisic on the side. Especially, yeah, if you can win today without him, then again, you can just rest him as much as you need to until you get to the knockout rounds. Again, unless there is something with seeding, depending on how well you do. USA trying to attack here again. They call a foul. Free kick for Australia. Here we go. Australia attacking now. It's going to be USA ball. So they're saying Pulisic was doing everything he could to play in this game, but couldn't. Said he was positive vibes on the sideline, though, trying to encourage his teammates, especially the guy that's starting in his place. So that's good. Again, hopefully it's not too serious, and hopefully we win this game. Then we can rest him for sure in the third one. Give him another 2 weeks rest if he needs it. And you're hoping with this group win, you can get a favorable matchup in round 1. So even if he's just coming back then, that's like his game where he can get back on his feet, shake the rust off. Here we go. USA controls just outside the box. They go out a little bit, still control it. They're going to try to throw it in. He's going to cross it. There's a foul on the US. I didn't see. I know he crossed it and he was going in for it to head it in. And then it's on the rebound after that the USA player tries to control it and they call a foul on that. I really didn't see much there. Okay, it's a little jersey tug. Here we go. USA, get back control. I'm going to kick it to the goalie. Pressure from the Australian, and they get it back. But we do a great job of getting it back. And now if we can control this, we're on the attack. They don't call foul there. Great tackle from the defense of the U.S. Australia is still trying to attack. Good job by the U.S. They're not freaking out and neutralizing the attack from Australia. Australia still has it, though. Here we go, USA. Tries to kick it away. Australia controls, and they're going to kick it back. Pepe is making a run at this, but Australia gets it and they kick it to their goal. Goalie kicks it far to the midfield, headed by Australia. USA gets it. They try to get it back in there. Bunch of headers right now. It's just going up and down, up and down. Australia ends up getting it. Yeah, there's a foul by the Australian player. Both of them slid forward, and the U.S. player got there first, and then like the Australian player kind of just kicked him after. Didn't really need to do that. I kind of tripped him up. I don't know what dude was doing. Ref talking with the USA player here. They're going to get a free kick. There we go. USA got control again. Going to kick it across the line. They go back. Going to control it on the back line. USA some good passing here. Just outside the box. Bad pass. Makes them have to retreat. Controlling on the just outside the box again. They're going to go. Great 1-2. He shoots it. It's blocked. USA gets it, though, again. They're going to go back out. USA controlling it on the back line now. Still on the attack, though. They kick it back out. Now they're going backwards. Almost at the halfway line. And they continue to control it in the back. Australia putting some pressure here. They're going to go wide. Good pass. Now they're going to go on the side. Great first touch. Almost loses it. He's going to throw it in. They're going to go back out in control. Back to the side. USA doing a good job of controlling this ball deep, just outside the box. And just as I say that, they lose it. Australia kicks it out. They're showing the replay. Great chance, but they had so many Australian defenders back there. One of them was able to block it before it can get to the goalie. Here we go. Controlling the back again. Australia putting on pressure again. Speeds up the U.S. Good pass. Here we go. There you have a chance. Goal! Let's go. Come on. 10 minutes in. Australia putting on pressure in the back. They make a good pass to the side, and then a great lead pass gets it in. He gets pressure from the side. I think he then tries to cross it, and it bounces and deflects off someone. Great job by the U.S. Up one early. Here we go. They're going to show the replay right now. Yeah, Australia putting on pressure on the back line. Great pass. And then it's just speed all the way to the goalie, crosses it in. Easy finish. There's two defenders there guarding him. Maybe one of them even hit it. It is an own goal. So just like against Paraguay, USA starts it off, just throws it, shoots it in there. They have to defend it, and it goes off their foot. An own goal, but a goal nonetheless, 1-0, US early. Just past the 11-minute mark. Here we go. Australia now on the attack. USA gets it back. And then Australia controls it again. They're attacking here. Good defense by the US. Deflects it out. Let me know if you're watching this game live. Who do you think's going to win? Here we go. Australia in the box now. They're going to take a shot, but it is wide. Dang, that was kind of close. That's what I feel like I noticed. Again, I'm new to this, so let me know if I'm right, but watching the US against Paraguay, it definitely looked like our attack, especially with Pulisic, was really good. And our defense, our back line sometimes just seemed like they were just giving up too much, making some bad passes. Like, I don't know. Let me know down below if that's the US strength. Like I said, I'm pretty new to this. I usually watch basketball, but watching US against Paraguay, it definitely seemed like our attack was actually really good. Here we go. USA kicking it deep right to the goalie. So Australia will control. Australia has possession again. Bad pass by the Australian defender. Here we go. USA have a chance here. Try to kick it in, but the Australia player kicks it out, and it's going to be a corner, I believe. Yeah, bad pass by the Australian player. Don't know his name. Just kicked it right to him, and the US is going to get a corner here. Has a chance to go up 2-0 early in this game. Here we go, US corner. They're jockeying for position. Ref blows the whistles, trying to tell them to. Here we go, Australian defenders arguing with the ref. Here comes the USA player. He's explaining to them, like, hey, guys, come on. I bet it's got to be such a hard thing to do as a ref when they're both jockeying for position. So here we go, Richards and the Australian player still jockeying for position. The corner is about to be taken. Just coming up on 14 minutes. Here goes the corner. Oh, he had a good header on it, but it's blocked. They're saying it was a handball. I didn't see it. It looked like a good header. I don't know if they're saying it's a handball on the header. Let's see. He crosses it in. I don't see the handball. Boom. Oh, so it hits the Australian defender in the chest, and it goes back to the USA player who headed it in. It kind of hits his arm. It wasn't his fault. He didn't try to, I don't think. But here we go. Australia now has possession. USA putting up pressure, and they get it back. They're going to kick it back in control. Australia putting on pressure again, though. The thing is, Australia seems to be rushing the USA players when they do attack and put on pressure. But that's also how they give up the goal, with that pressure. And then there's another illegal tackle there. And that's what they were talking about. And that's why I think it was a good idea to take Pulisic out of this game. Australia, and they're showing it here early, they are very physical. And if Pulisic played this game, like, you don't want to risk injury already with a calf strain. You want to be careful with that. Plus the fact that you're going against a very physical team in Australia. So I think it was safe to and responsible and right. Here we go. And another foul on the Australian player. Got hit in the face. That's a yellow. USA putting on pressure early. He was trying to get past him and dang, got like poked in the eye. That's tough. Jordan Boss with the yellow. It's like 3 early fouls on Australia. USA talking to the refs right now, being like, hey, I just got poked in the face, nigga. Okay, here we go. You got a free kick here, about maybe 10 yards outside the box. Got 2 players there. We got Tillman and Robinson. He's going to take it. It's going to be Tillman. He's going to cross it in. Not a terrible chance, but would have liked to just try to control it. Who the heck is that? I know I've seen that dude before. They're showing this dude in the stands. Robert Kennedy Jr., that's who it is. They just said it on the screen. Here we go. Australia controlling it. USA gets it back. He's going to cross it. Just too far. But yeah, Australia did not deal well with that pressure. Turn it over again. USA almost got it there. Yeah, early USA looks good. I think the only times the USA have looked uncomfortable is that first time the Australians put on the pressure in the back, had that turnover, somewhat of a scoring chance. But ever since then, USA's looked comfortable. Here we go. And a little confusion here. Thought there was going to be a foul called. Australia thought it was a foul on USA. USA thought it was a foul on Australia. And don't know what the official call was, but they play on. Here we go. Australia is going to have it. They got possession. Yeah, U.S. putting pressure. And U.S. has the ball. They got it. They're going to throw it in, throw it to the back. And they're controlling the back. 18 minutes in. They go to the left. Go back. Australia not seeming to put on that pressure now. And now here they come with it. Nice first touch. They go to the right. Good defense, though, by the Australian defender. They kick it back out, control. Okay, they go to the left side this time. They're going to try to send it forward. It gets headed by the Australian defender. And we get it back, and we're going to kick it back in control. 19 minutes now. Here we go. Deep kick. Great touch. Controls it. Tries to get past 2 Australian defenders. Gets past the first one. Kicks it back out. And here the USA control. Bad pass there, but we control it still. And we're back to the left side. Deep kick. They keep it in play, but the Australia defenders come now. We get it right back in the box. Nice pass, and he loses it. You got to take the shot right there. But see, there Australia didn't really put pressure. They tried pressure once. And because of that, they were kind of just laying back and playing a little too passive, I feel like. And they turned it over, and the USA had a decent look. They got inside the box again, but not really a good shot, not really a good first touch. Here we go. Australia now across the midfield line as USA kicks it out. That's Robinson. Almost halfway through this first half. And excuse me, it was off Australia, so US has it. They throw in, and we control. Here we go. U.S. controlling, trying to get it across that midfield line. Try to do a little 1-2 there, but the Australian defender kicks it out. Could have been a foul. They don't call it. They're going to go kick it deep. Try to control it. Good pass. Hard to control, but the goalie comes out. I think if the goalie hadn't come out, that would have been a goal. Here we go. Another turnover. USA in the box. Blocked. That's tough. Here we go. Australia now on the counterattack. Robinson's back. They're going to kick it out in control. There's been a couple of times now the Australian back line are just kind of laying it up, soft passes, and the USA are getting there. Here we go. USA is going to kick it out. Australia goalie kicks it back, and they're going to control in the back. Just getting across the midfield line. Australia is going to kick it to the right. Here we go. Just outside the box now. USA playing a little passive here. I don't like that. Putting some pressure on now. They have to retreat. Go back to the right. Yeah, USA, they play with speed. They play with pace. I like it. Here we go. Australia, though, on the attack. They're going to cross it here from the right side. Wow, good chance there. Great defensive tackle. So I believe it's going to be a corner for Australia, though. They're first of the game. Again, I'm telling you, that's what it's just sometimes our defenders, our back line just kind of gives up position way too easily. What a great defensive play, though. Diving on the floor to get that out of there. Here we go, though. First chance for Australia, though, really, since that first debacle and error from the U.S. in the first couple of minutes. Sutar, much taller than looks like anyone that the U.S. has, trying to jock for position. Almost puts him in a headlock. Here we go. Corner from the right side from a left-footed kicker. He crosses it in. It's high, a little too far. Australian player still gets it. And I thought that was way too high. But two big Australian players up in the box. Get ahead on it. Wow, that was impressive. Here we go. Australia with another corner now. Their second of the game. Cross it in from the left side. And it's going to be a foul on Australia before it even gets there. Going to get a match break here. 23 minutes in. Decent start so far from the U.S. I feel like we've had some opportunities to actually capitalize, and we haven't. But we did on one of them, and excuse me, that's what gives us the 1-0 lead. So I'm going to go till half. If we get some more people in, I think I'll continue. But if not, then I'm just going to end it at half. I'll continue watching the game, but I got other stuff to do, nigga. So on commercial break right now. And I can't find anything. Interesting. That's just too many, nigga. Did I do that? I honestly don't know if I did. Oh, I must have, obviously. Yeah, I did. So I'm going to be here. China. Interesting name. Here we go. They're back from commercial break now. Looks like the players are about to go back out there. They're talking about Pulisic talking to his substitution player, giving him words of confidence, giving him some tips. Talking about the weather, it just looks hot. I said it's only 73 degrees out there. I think like 60% humidity though. I honestly don't know. I live in southern Texas, so I don't know if that's hot for y'all, for most of y'all. Let me know if 73 degrees, 60% humidity is like hot for y'all. Because honestly, living in South Texas, that's like really nothing. That's honestly a nice day. And that's a nice summer day in South Texas. But maybe for the rest of everyone, it's not. So here we go. Yes, I'm not 100% sure if the USA win, they're going to win this group. I think it depends on the Paraguay and Turkey match. They are saying if the USA wins, though, they will advance. Here we go. USA, beautiful one, too. He's going to cross it a little too far. It was going out, though, and the Australian player tried to head it. Maybe not, though. It looks like the USA players are falling back. See, Australia has it. I thought for sure the Australian player headed it and he hit it out, but apparently not. Australia trying to control the ball here. And USA get it off a couple headers. They're going to kick it back and control on the back line. I really wonder if the home field advantage for a team like the USA is going to matter. Let me know if y'all guys think that it's like a big deal for the US to play in North America to get that home field advantage basically anywhere they play or whoever they play against. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not too into soccer, so I'm not sure if that home field advantage will have an effect. Here we go. USA attacking again here off the left side. They're going to kick it back out, though. Too many Australian defenders. Yeah, if you know, let me know, whoever's watching this right now. Is it really that big of a deal that the U.S. are going to get home field advantage throughout this whole tournament, basically? I'd love to know if it's actually like a big thing. Because this USA team looks pretty good. I know there's a lot of hype around this team. And if the 1 year their hype is really strong and they get the home field advantage, like that's amazing. Here we go. USA controlling in the back now. He's going to try to lead him down the left side. Australia defends. But another error, and they kick it out. So here we go. Another corner for the U.S. here. It's their second corner of the game. It's now 2-2 to corners. Here we go. Welcome, welcome. What's up? Say what's up in the chat. Here we go. Corner from the U.S. They're going to head it, but he just missed it. Going to get possession. And they're saying the U.S. controlled out on the Australia, so USA retains possession. What's up? Whoever's watching, what's up? Welcome. Who you got winning, USA or Australia? I think USA got it, especially seeing how they're playing right now without Pulisic. I was a little worried, but USA so far have controlled most of this game. Here we go. USA controlling on the back line. Try to make an advance, but they're not going to. They're going to go back. Here we go. USA trying to make a run here. Going to go to the left side this time. They've had a lot of success off that left side, I feel like. Trying to go 1-2. And there's a foul. Another yellow card for the Australian defense. It just seems like the USA are too quick, too overwhelming for the Australia team right now, who are trying to figure it out. Great first touch, and then he gets kind of cleated on the shin right there. That's tough. Yeah, right to the calf. That hurts. I can feel that just watching it. I don't even play soccer. I never play soccer. I actually used to play soccer like when I was young, like 10, with my cousins and stuff. I was always goalie. That was fun. Well, we didn't have goals either, so I don't know what I was guarding against, honestly. Here, USA free kick. They throw it in. Australia heads it out, though, and it's going to be a foul on the U.S. "32 minutes. Next game, we got Scotland versus Morocco. Here we go. USA got in control. Australia pressing up, though. And it's going to go out on the U.S. Got about 12 minutes plus stoppage time before this half is over. Ugh. Had a couple people pop in, but here we go. USA putting pressure here. Things the Australia backline is not dealing with this USA pressure well. Great tackle. And another foul on Australia. I'm telling you, I don't think the Australia back line is dealing well with this pressure. They actually have a decent pressure up front on the attack, but their back line has not dealt with this USA pressure well. I don't even feel like it's great USA pressure, but their back line does not know how to pass out of it in advance and take advantage. Here we go. USA controlling. There we go. USA made a little advance, but they're going to have to go back out. Too many Australia defenders. They should go quickly to the left side here, which they do. They've had success on this side. Just going to try to outrun him. Controls it deep in the corner, and he's going to kick it back out. They try to go 1-2 there. 35 minutes now. That's true. The USA have not, they're putting pressure on. Here they get in the box, almost lose it. They have to go back out. And Australia kicks it out. USA's really controlled most of this game, but they really haven't had that many chances. I'm not gonna lie, like good chances. They're creating opportunities to get good chances. They kick it deep in here, headed out by the Australian defender on the left side. It's gonna dump it off, and Australia kicks it out again. Here we go. USA just outside the box, tried to get in, but they couldn't. And that's going to be kicked out. It looks like it was off a deflection from the USA player, so Australia will get it. Yeah, it was off Tillman. There we go. USA going to get it back. These Australia back line, they cannot deal with this pressure at all. They're going to survive just about. They're going to try to control here. USA putting on pressure again, and it causes another turnover. I'm telling you, they cannot deal with that pressure. You would feel like, what's up? What's up? You would feel like the USA should be up 2-0 at this point, just considering how much they've controlled this game. Here we go. USA has a chance here. Just outside the box, they're going to go to the right. Going to kick it in. Going to try to head it, but those Australian defenders are just too tall. And Australia just kicks it out again, man. So when the USA crosses it in, I feel like they haven't had great success. Those big, tall guys, defenders for Australia, are really controlling that. But besides that, they're not really doing much. And that was a bad play by the US. They throw it in, try to go 1-2 right back to the thrower, and he was out. Here we go. What's up? What's up? Big collision there off the header. Both players down. I didn't see who really hit who. What's up? What's up? USA up 1-0 right now, 38 minutes into this game. First half about to be done. I feel like, honestly, that USA should be up 2-0 right now. Just given the opportunities they've had, they've dominated the possession, spent basically the whole half in Australia's. Here we go. And as they're kind of waiting on the players to get up and be good, both players still down, it looks like. Both medical staffs out there. They haven't showed a replay on the collision yet. Here we go. Alex Freeman is now up. What's up? What's up? Who you got? USA, Australia? I'm going for US. Here we go. 39 minutes now. Half about to be done. Part of me wants to continue. Let me check something real quick. Is it worth it though? What's my most viewed live? I'm trying to check. It was the Spurs Pelicans play-by-play about 7 months ago. I think that was their second game of the season. That got 44 views. Wow, that's when my hair was different. Yeah, October 24th. What's up? What's up? A little bit of a stoppage here. Two players down. They're just getting back up. 40 minutes into this first half, USA up 1-0. Dominated this game so far, possession-wise, putting, 62% possession to US, 29% to Australia. So they've dominated this game so far. I'm rooting for the US. Both players back up and playing, though, continuing. They might go out in the second half. We'll see, but they're going to finish out. Yeah, we got 4 minutes left now, plus stoppage time. USA, long kick from the goalie, try to control it. Australia's going to have it now. Never mind, it's going to be US. What's up? What's up? Who are you going for? I got US. That's what I feel like. This is very similar to USA's first game against Paraguay, where they dominated possession, have played the whole game in their opponent's half, but this time they're only up 1-0. And it's not really they've squandered opportunities. It's more of just they haven't created as many opportunities. Despite, here we go, 1-2 here, get in the box. It's going to be kicked out. They get right back in, though. So many yellow shirts in there, though. USA is going to have to go back out. What's up? What's up? We got 3 minutes left till the end of this first half plus stoppage time. USA on the attack. We go 1-2 here. They get in the box. He controls it. The Australian defender gets it out. Bro. And it's going to be a free kick for US. Finally, they called it, bro. He literally pulled him down with 2 arms. He was just holding him like that. And I guess this constant pressure from the US that Australia, to be fair, have not allowed that many opportunities, but they're just putting everyone in the box and kind of just letting the US stay on their heel. What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome. Here we go. Got to get a free kick here from the US. He's going to, Robinson, go outside the box. He's going to shoot. It was deflected, but he's right there. Goal. Let's go. Let's go. What? Oh, it's going to be offside. Oh, man. That's tough. Man, that's tough. It was a great attack here. Robinson goes to the top of the box. One touch. He's on. Bro, he was on. What are they talking about? They're going to check it here. So initial call was offside. They're checking it on VAR. I felt like he was on. Here we go. Mark Clattenburg saying he thinks. Mark Clattenburg saying he thinks he's onside. I think it's a goal too, man. I think he's just out. Here we go. Here's the decision. That's going to be a goal for the US. Let's go. Let's go. 2-0 US. That's what I'm talking about. Just hit 45 minutes. So after the celebration, we'll get stoppage time, and they're going to go into the half more than likely with a 2-0 lead. Let's go, man. Let's go. USA just scored. Now it's 2-0. They initially called it offside. They went to VAR, and they said it's good. Watching it initially, I thought it was in. Of course, I'm going to be biased, though. Here we go. So 45-minute mark just passed. Freeman's third international goal for the U.S. He reacts immediately to the ball getting tipped up in the air. And we had two players there ready. The goalie almost got to the spot before him, but Freeman punches it home because the goalie went to save. It gets deflected up in the air. Two USA players there, and Freeman ends up heading it in. Now it's 2-0. We're going to see how much stoppage time there is. Man, so inspirational. Just 21 years old. Here we go. USA controlling it. USA should just be smart here and not do anything silly. Going to kick it deep in. There we go. USA putting on pressure, though. There's going to be a foul. Oh, they're going to give 7 minutes of stoppage time. We're just crossing the 46-minute mark. Here we go. Australia turns it over again. So, again, we're going to go around to 52 minutes. Here we go. USA attacking again, making a run on the left side. And the USA is going to get a corner again. Australia are really struggling with the pressure the USA puts on. Again, when Australia can get it past that attack from the US and put pressure on the US's back line, they've had somewhat of success, had opportunities. They look competent there. But this US attack versus the Australian defenders. Here we go. US up 2-0. They're going to get a corner on the left side here. He's going to kick it in the box. There's a foul. Oh, yeah, he was definitely offside. They're showing the technology now, and he was definitely onside. Here we go. Australia has 4 minutes to do something here. Here we go. Coming up on 49 minutes. Hey, yo, what the heck? Great first half for the US. So coming up 7 minutes stoppage time. We got 2 minutes left at the 50-minute mark. I'm going to let the half go out. I'm going to leave I'm going to come back when the second half's about to start. I'm going to see if we've got any more viewers. And right now, I think I'm at 18. So if at the end of the half, we're at around 18, 20, I'll be official once we get to the half. But I'm thinking, like, if I can get to 30, then I'll continue. But if not, then I'm just going to call it. Here we go. Just coming up on 51 minutes. USA trying to get out of this half with a 2-0 lead. Australia trying to do something here at the end of the half. It's going to be an Australia throw. 1 minute left here of stoppage time. Looks like he caught the chin to the back of the head. Here we go. Australia trying to desperately do something here. And if you're US, you cannot give up a goal with 1 minute left. Here we go. USA get it. Go 1-2. Try to play it past the Australian defender, but he blocks it. Here we go. Freeman's going in the box. Oh. Great opportunity, though. First time of the game for the Australian goalie. Needs to go a little further to the left to that far left corner. Australia, last chance here. USA needs to stop them. Can't dominate it first half like this and just give up a goal. Here we go. That's the end of the half. Let's go. USA, baby. That's the end of the first half. Like I said, I will see how this is going. Part of me would love to get – it still only says 18. Let me put in chat. Half time right now. We'll be back for the second half. Let's go, USA. Yeah, great first half for the US. Let me just put this in. What's up? What's up? If you're just joining, let me know if you got any questions, anything you want to say, put it in chat. But I don't know why I can't. Yeah, halftime. We'll be back for the second half. Let's go. Oh, that's me. Got started. Halftime right now. We'll be back for the second half. Let's go, USA. So with that, let me look at the official number. It's going to be 19 or 20. It still hasn't updated. But yeah, I'm going to head out after the game is done, which if the way the USA is controlling right now, it shouldn't be like a crazy finish. But I'm going to stay. I'm going to watch the whole game for sure. Can't seem to get it. I don't know what it's saying. I'm assuming it's like 20. So I'm going to say, again, live 44. If we can get past, if we can get to 23, I'll come back. If it's at 22, that's half. If we can get to 23, though, I'll definitely be back. It's been your boy for now. Let me try to fix this up. But yeah, for now, great start to the World Cup for the U.S. Couldn't have asked for a better start, honestly. And this is without their best player right now. Up 2-0 against a very physical Australia team. What's up? What's up? How you doing? You going for the U.S.? Or is your favorite team in this World Cup? I'm going for U.S. I'm going for Portugal. I'm going for France. I'm going for England. Brazil, they've won too many times. They don't need to win again. Argentina just won. They don't need to win again. I would like to see the World Cup go back home. I would like to see the GOAT, the true GOAT, get his first World Cup. I would love to see the US to get it. And then I like the France team. They're fun to watch, so I could see them getting it too. But yeah, we'll see if it's past 23. I'll come back. But for now, it is halftime. I need a break. Peace for now. Okay. Oh, shit. My bad. Hold up. We're back. Let's get this set up. Look at the innovation, man. Look at this. Like I'm professional or something. There we go. All right, we are back. Half just started. Here we go. Bro, my dumbass. I thought the US just had an opportunity, but I forget they switched the goals, after halftime. So I thought the US were going with two guys. I was like, oh, they're free, but my dumbass, bro. Like I said, I don't usually watch soccer. Like, honestly. Australia putting on pressure here. US controlling it pretty well though. They're gonna kick it out. And controlled and then just kind of brought to the ground. They don't call a foul. They continue to play on. The Australia player kind of just dragged him down 2 arms. And a very physical. And then they don't call a foul there. Yeah. So they let them play in that little sequence there. What's up? What's up? Who you got winning this game? Who you got winning the whole tournament? Honestly, my sleeper pick, not who I want to win, because obviously I want the US. I want Portugal to go far. I want France to play. I want England to make it far. My pick right now would be England and France. And like I said, I really don't know how the whole bracket works once you get past your group, the group stage. But if you know by chance, let me know down below or comment real quick. But England looks really good they basically dominated against a really good Croatia team. And controlled that whole game. They looked really good. France looked really good in the second half of their game. They finally call a foul here. It's very physical play to start this game. And we knew that Australia would be like this, right? We knew they would start off physical. They play physical. I think that's one of the reasons why Pulisic was not going to play in this game, because you're already, dealing with a calf strain, which can be something that lingers on and you don't want it to. You have to be careful with them. And throw that on top of the fact that this Australia team is very physical and we've seen it multiple times now. I think it was the right decision. Excuse me. But here we go. 2 minutes into this first half, they throw it back to the US goalie. He's going to kick it out. USA controls on the back line. What's up? What's up? The two of you that are here, I appreciate it. Even if you're here just for a little, I appreciate it. I appreciate you showing your support. Here we go. USA controlling on the back line. Trying to get something going along that right side. They're not going to. They're going to go back. Here we go, though. USA going to go in deep. It's going to be controlled. And then tackled by the Australian player. They don't call a foul. USA is complaining. Let's see here. They're going to show on the replay. I don't know if he gets the ball first, but he definitely just kicks him right in the leg. They don't call anything, though. USA retains possession. They're over the midfield line now. And they're going to go right back over it. They're going to enter right back in. Go back out to the middle. Going to kick it to the right, deep. Good one touch, a little 1-2. Nothing there, though, and they go back out. What's up? What's up? Here we go. USA going to go back out. They're trying to attack that right side. Hasn't really worked out. Get it back to the middle here. You can go back out. Whoever's watching this right now, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate whoever's watching right now. Even if it's only for a little, you're going to just pop in and then go on with your day, which I know I need to. Thank you, everyone who's coming in right now. Even if it's just for a little, I appreciate it. Here we go. USA putting some pressure on, and the Australian goalie kicks it. Not too far, though. USA is going to control it here in their Australian half. While you're here, whoever's watching, anything you want to talk about, throw a question, comment, anything in the chat. I will respond. I'll answer whatever you ask. Drop any question in chat and I will answer it. 1000%. Here we go. USA, bad pass. They were getting something going on the attack there, but they threw it back out. A terrible pass. Here we go. And now they're back on their own half. But yeah, any question you got for me, bro, I'm here to answer. And it doesn't have to be football, as y'all call it, because again, I really don't watch soccer. I ain't gonna lie. I watch it about every 4 years. I watch the Champions Final. I watch Arsenal and PSG. I usually watch the Premier League if it's on, if I'm up for it. But because I live in the U.S., you have to get up early for those games. Here we go. Australia now has the ball. They're going to do a little attack here on the right side. Defended well. He gets past them, though. They're going to throw it into the box. It's head out. No foul. Some content there. And the USA get it. Here we go. Great lead ball. It's just him and the goalie. A defender on his backside. He's going to go to the right, and it's going to be defended. Well defended. Man, that guy's quick. I don't know his name. He's the black dude up front for the U.S. Him and Pulisic went crazy against Paraguay. Here he is all alone, just showing that speed, but hesitates a little to get a good shot off on the goalie. And the Australian defender, because of that, has enough time to get back and kick it out. But here we go. USA with a chance here. Going to get a corner kick. Oh, bro, I got to fix that. Sorry, I had to fix something. I didn't even realize. I think my blinds can be open a little more, add some more brightness into it, but it's whatever. We ball. Here we go. USA kick. Corner. Has a chance. It went over too many people, though. A little too deep. USA trying to retain possession here, though. Australia does a good job of kicking it out. And USA get it right back. They turn it over. And they're going to kick back in control. I appreciate you, whoever's watching, man. Honestly. I'm my mom. I appreciate it. Here we go. USA, good ball into the box. Too many. There's no one there, though, to help him out. Just outside the box, and it's going to be a corner kick. Yes, it's going to be a corner for the U.S. And I definitely appreciate it, whoever. Here we go, USA. Oh, it's not going to be a corner, excuse me. They do retain possession, though. Here we go. He's going to cross it, and it's going to be deflected out, and that should be a corner. Good start to this second half for the U.S. You would think subconsciously with a lead like that, you would possibly just hold up. Sorry, hold up. I'm getting some important information from someone right now. Corner kick. Oh, it's too far. USA has to go back. Oh, and there's a foul. They called a foul. 2 players shaking up, one for the U.S., one for Australia. But sorry, I'm getting some information here. I think I'm just going to have to take this. Let's see. I thank you, everyone, for joining in right now. I am sorry. It's stoppage in play anyway right now. I am trying to report something. And let's let y'all know, if y'all are American football fans, y'all can be the first ones to hear. The Tennessee Titans are making Jeffrey Simmons the highest paid defensive tackle in NFL history. He gets a 3-year extension worth $105.8 million. My goodness. Bro, I swear these people who reset the market and stuff, they don't even deserve it, man. Credit to Simmons. He's a great defensive tackle. But he just, I don't know if it's worth that much on your team to pay someone that much. I just don't get it. I think a lot of positions, a lot of certain players in the NFL are getting overpaid, especially at the wide receiver position. I think it's just ludicrous. Oh, they got Russell Wilson and Ciara in the stands. It makes sense they're in Seattle, so that makes sense, obviously. Yeah, I appreciate whoever's watching. I got to get back to work. I was going to go after the first half, but a couple of y'all kept tuning in, so I'm going to stay here. It's fun. I like watching the World Cup. I was going to watch it anyway while I was doing my other work. Here we go. Long pass from the U.S., just a little too far, and the goalie's able to get it easily. But I'm going to continue watching. I appreciate the people watching, like I said. So I said if people are still watching after the half, then I'll stay on a little longer. And I'll probably just finish it out at this point. Here we go. The foul here. Sorry about that. Like I said, if you're here for the football, not the American football, it's going to be like yellow on one of the U.S. players. But yeah, Simmons is, again, he's a great tackle. Is he the best tackle in the league? I don't even know if he's that. But he's going to get it. He's going to reset the market. And whenever a player like that resets the market, you know there's other teams where it's like they have someone even better than him. And it's like now, like you kind of just screwed us over because now you have to pay him more than that, right? And it's tough. Here we go. Australia with possession, trying to get something going. They haven't had really any threat to the U.S. since early in this game, where Australia put pressure on the back line of the U.S., made him took a terrible pass and had a decent shot outside the box, but just went a little wide. Here we go. U.S. going to get the ball back, and they're going to control. I don't know if it's just me, but watching the U.S., again, they're like, I feel really confident when they attack. I am not so confident in this back line. Again, I'm not like, I don't know soccer, really. I don't know this team's strengths and weaknesses. I know we have our best player. He's not playing right now. But is that something that I picked up on? Here we go. USA, if they can keep it in, they do. They have a chance here. They're going to go back out, though. There's no one else there. Here we go. Off the left side. Tillman. They're going to kick it back out in control. Australia is just sending all their defenders back deep. They're playing very conservative right now, very safe. USA just able to flirt around the box, do whatever they want. But it does make it hard to get in. Little chip pass here, it's going to go too far. I like that idea, though. And it's going to be Australia as well. Illegal tackle. But yeah, that's what I've definitely noticed about the U.S. Like, definitely a strong attack. Quick, fast. Great play on the ball there. They're not going to call a foul. It's going to be Australia's ball throw-in. And, I thought there was someone play there. Not, excuse me. Bro, it keeps saying one person's in chat. I honestly don't know if I believe that. If you are watching there, then I apologize. I appreciate it. And, dang, a lot of contact there on that play on the ball. Australia's going to cross it in. It's headed off. It went to the left, though. Was tipped out by the U.S. Their team doesn't think so. But, yeah, if you are watching right now, I'd appreciate it if you put something in the chat. Any question, anything, I will answer it 1,000%. I won't even, cop out of it. You can make the hardest question on earth. I will answer it 1,000%. But, yeah, it looks like it went out on the U.S. And I'm rooting for the U.S. and I'm biased. So, the referee's looking at it. Don't know what the call is. I have the volume really low, and I'm trying to find a balance between listening and also I don't want to get, the audio onto this stream because it's not my work, obviously. I don't even know how those rules go, but here we go. The Australia player is still down, just coming up on 60 minutes in this game. Still a lot of time. USA's looked even more dominant to start off the second half, but really haven't had the chances yet to capitalize. They had one really good chance, but Australia's defender got back. And then we had to settle for a corner and couldn't make anything out of it. That's the thing. The corners we've got in this game, I think we've had a couple. Looks like he's dealing with a cramp or something. There's the athletic training staff's out there stretching his hamstring. But the corners we've gotten, we've had a decent amount, and it's just the Australia defenders, they're big, they're tall. It's really hard to get anything above. There's two guys on Australia in particular. They're super tall, and it's really hard on corners to get it up and above those guys. They did it once, but it went a little too far, and that's the problem you're going to have when you're going against taller guys like that. If you can get the corner up above them, it's going to go a little further. You have to control it there where it's harder to. Here we go. The Australian player number 7, it looks like. He's going to go out. He's walking off the pitch right now. And number 20 is going to come in for him. I didn't catch the guy's number. I think it was 7, though. Here we go. Number 20 for Australia. Yeah, it was number 7. He's subbing in for number 7. He's out. I didn't also realize that you only have a certain amount of substitutions. I don't know if that's Fiba rules. I don't know if that's kind of standard around most soccer leagues, but I didn't realize like you only have like 5 or 6 substitutions. I think I saw something like that the other day. Another question I have, because they're playing in an NFL stadium, obviously, does that mean a football field is about the same size as a football pitch? Let me ask. Is an American football field bigger or smaller than a soccer pitch? I know it's called. Oh, here we go. USA with bad touch. USA got in behind the defenders, and now they're Australia on their counterattack. Oh no, it's him and the goalie. He's waiting for someone to come, and no one comes. USA gets back, but he shoots it. It is. Oh, it's off. Oh shoot, bro. The question ended up being that whole what I just said there. Australia on the counterattack. USA had a really good chance. Bad touch. Almost offside. I don't think it was, though. But yeah, he gets in behind, but no one's there. He has to go wide, and that gives US time to get back and defend. There we go. It was an American football field bigger than or smaller than a soccer pitch. I've always assumed a soccer pitch is bigger. A professional soccer pitch is bigger than an American football field, roughly 30% more total playing area. They have this graphic. It looks to be... Oh, I think it's exactly the same length. It's just wider. So that makes sense. Let me know if I got that right. 3 people watching right now. I appreciate y'all. Even if it's only for a little, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You can put something in the chat. I will answer any question. It could be football related. It could be any sport related. It could be just life in general. Any question you got, I will answer it. 1000%. It could be the hardest question on earth. It can be one of those trick questions. I don't care. Any question you got for anything, I will answer it. I appreciate y'all guys, though. Thank you for watching. It's 2-0 to US still. 63 minutes in this second half. USA still dominating. Australia had really one good chance in the second half, and nothing came of it. It's going to be US throwing here, and he gets behind the Australia defense. He's going to cross it. There's no one there. Australia kicks it out, and they kick it out the box. Dang it. We just had no one there. We had like 2 guys there, and it felt like every Australia player in the box defending that. So here we go. Australia trying to control in the back line here. USA putting pressure on like they did in the first half. Australia actually gets out of it this time. They're making a run on the left side. USA does a good job to get back, though. And Australia has to retreat. They're going to try to control in the back. A lot of contact up there on that tackle. Nothing called. Yeah, and then we got another game tonight. Turkey versus Paraguay. Same group. I believe it's USA, Australia, Paraguay, Turkey. So that will be fun to watch. Actually, I can't watch. They just said it's on FS1. I don't have FS1. I got Fox. Here we go, though. USA controlling again. I appreciate you, whoever just came in. Even if it's only for a little, that's fine. I appreciate it. Here we go. USA kind of just waiting. The goalie's just there chilling. Now he picks it up. Goes to the right. Australia put on pressure. USA tries to kick it out. They deflect it, though. USA struggling a little bit with that pressure there. Australia's putting it on. They're in the box now. 2 guys there. They're going to kick it outside, and it's saved. I think that's the first save, first real chance for the Australian team. Yeah, USA did not deal with the pressure well that time. Bad touch. Australia get it. USA had numbers, but you take a shot outside the box if you're Australia there. And pretty easy for the goalie to save that. Here we go. Quickly, they come back, and USA's on the attack, but it's out. USA wanted a foul. That's going to be in too deep. Goalie comes out to get it. Australia wanted a foul there. He's not going to get it. They're letting them play. Is that a thing in soccer where it's like, oh, shoot, bad pass? Actually, he keeps it in. The speed, dang, good tackle. Is that a thing? Because I know I watch basketball mainly. Football, too. Mainly it's basketball, though, where it's like people complain about the league getting soft. In the playoffs, they let them play. And in the NBA, as an NBA fan, hey, I appreciate you coming in, even if it's just for a little, I appreciate it. In the NBA, you appreciate when you let the refs let them play in the playoffs and let the physicality, ramp up. Is that the same thing in soccer, though? Like, do you appreciate? And they're going to call a foul there. Oh, no, they don't. A lot of contact in this game. I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure that's why the U.S. sat down Christian Pulisic. Maybe the injury is worse than we know, but if it's not too serious, but they were just being safe, I guarantee it's because Australia, they knew this game would be a dogfight and they would be physical. And that just adds another layer of danger to the injury, re-aggravating it, making it worse. So, right decision, I think. And again, so far, USA are completely controlling this game without them against Australia. So, here we go. USA controlling in the back again. Coming up on 67 minutes, excuse me. USA goalie's going to kick it deep. That must be such a cool feeling, be able to kick a ball that far. Like, I wonder how far I could kick it. I've never really played soccer in my life. Like I said, when I was younger, I used to play with my cousins, just a bunch of us Mexicans playing soccer with no goals in the backyard. I used to always play goalie, though. And I haven't really played soccer since. They were USA controlling in the back again. 67 minutes have passed. Yeah, USA have completely dominated this game. Like I said, Australia had a chance there. What's up? What's up, people coming in? I appreciate y'all. Like I was saying, the USA had a chance. Australia had a chance, here in the second half. But settled for a shot outside the box, and it was saved. First save of the day for the USA goalie. Appreciate you guys watching. So here we go. Australia's going to retain possession, and they're going to go to a match break with 67 minutes past. I think I'll take this chance to hydrate. I've done nothing, but, I think I deserve a little hydration break. Yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Any questions you have, anything you want to put in chat, feel free. I will answer anything. I'll comment back, whatever. But I appreciate you guys. Even if it's just for a little, I appreciate it. Here we go. They're on commercial right now. But I forgot. This time doesn't stop. So 68 minutes here. So you got 78, 88. Got about 22 minutes left plus stoppage time. I think if you're the US, the perfect way to end this game would be to score another one to shut them out 3-0. You take a 2-0 win though, for sure. And if you're Australia here, you kind of need to score. If you think you have a chance of winning this game, you want to score now. You don't want to get shut out. I really don't think they can, though. I think they'd be lucky to get one goal in this game, just based off the limited opportunities they've had. They really had, I think, one really good chance and then another chance to score. And to be fair, the U.S. really hasn't had that many chances. Obviously, they have 2 goals. There's another chance in this second half, for sure, a really good chance. Another chance in the second half, not great, but a corner which got past the tall Australian defenders, but went a little too far. And then in the first half, there was 3 or 4 good chances. So I say that's actually a lot, but if you watch this game along with me from start to finish, the USA has completely dominated. They've had the ball. It feels like 90% of the time. I think at half it was 70%. They've not only controlled the possession, they've controlled pace, they've controlled physicality, they've controlled tempo. So a team that's dominated that much, it feels like they should have more. They should have had more opportunities, honestly. But I think Australia's done a good job of kind of recognizing that, hey, they're beating us at what they're beating us at. We can't really do anything about it. Let's just fall back when they get on the attack, send everyone into that box, don't let them get an opportunity, make them settle. And to the US's credit, they've been patient with that. They've, waited. So um, you could say they're being too patient, and I wouldn't disagree with that either. Like I said, I'm not really an expert when it comes to soccer. I do want to make. I was doing my top NBA teams. I would put them in the tier list for the playoff teams. And as the rounds progressed, I would update it. I would like to do that with the World Cup. I was thinking of waiting to do it till the elimination. Yeah, they're saying US has had possession 62% of this time, 29% for Australia, 9% neither. So I was thinking about doing that, of putting the World Cup teams into a tier list. I'm really only going off of what I've watched. I've watched both USA games now at this point. I appreciate everyone coming in at this point. Even if it's just for a little, I appreciate your time and your attention. But yeah, I want to do a tier list of the World Cup teams. I think I should do it after most teams have played 2 games, and then I would update it after the group stages. I would then update it after, the round of 32. I'd update it after the round of 16 and so forth until we get, obviously, to the final. So I think I'm going to do it. Like I said, I really don't know. I'm really just going off of the games I've watched and what I've heard from other sports people I know and I watch. So based off my knowledge, just to give you all a little insight, I think I would have US, especially if they close out this game the way they've started it, I would put the US higher, and I would be tempted to put them in that tier just below the really, really good teams, right? For true contenders, I would have France and England for sure. They looked the best off of day one. Argentina too. Spain and Brazil didn't look that good, but I still trust them overall. I think they're good. That's what people say anyway, honestly. I think Germany, I like them a little bit, not as much as others. Here we go. Australia get a chance just outside the box, but U.S. defense is relentless. Great control of the ball, and they go back and control. Dang, he just got like American football tackle there, and they call it. Yeah, finally. I was like, bro, this guy, he went like this, nigga. Boom. Iran Kunda. I don't know how to say his name. Here, they're showing it again. Just boom, shoulder checks him. Man, your high school football coach would have been happy with that. Hold on, I'm getting another notification. Could possibly be big. Thing is, I don't know. It's not 100%. So I don't want to put on information out there that's not 100%. It's information though. I'll tell you that. It's definitely interesting. We're coming up on 74 minutes. Excuse me. I'm tired as hell, nigga. Here we go. Australia putting pressure on this USA back line. They're dealing with it well for now. They're going to get past it. And again, he's just literally being held. And the Australia player, he's complaining, but I just honestly don't know, like, why, bro. I get it. The USA players like doing this, try to like box him out basketball style, but you cannot pull him in. The way to deal with that, you got to push their arms down. So in basketball, that's what I was taught anyway. If the guy's like putting their arms out like this, it gives them an advantage, right? Because now you have 2 ways to like block. He comes this way, boom, your body's there. You go here, boom. The way to get past that, you can either just push their arms out of the way, and a lot of times the refs will call it because they're dumb, but refs who understand the game will be like, that's fair. They're being physical, trying to get a tactical advantage. We're going to let you do that. USA on the attack here. I'll finish my thought here in a second. Oh, bad pass by the U.S. They had a chance to get into the box there. Now Australia has possession. they're going to try to control. But like I was saying, so in basketball, if a guy's guarding you, boxing you out like this, trying to jockey for position, kind of just doing this, keep you off him, you can either push the guy's arm out of the way, and some refs will call it, some refs won't. You have to kind of play it by ear. You can tell the ref, like, hey, he's doing this. I'm going to do this because he's not letting me get past. You can do that, or you can literally just, you're going to have to take it, and it's not fun, but you go into him, you go up high, you trying to get, like, his arm up on your chest neck area. Australia's going to cross it here. USA defends it well. Gets outside the box. USA has it, and they're going to try to control here. But Australia gets it right back. He's going to cross it in. Good defense by the US. They head it out. And Australia's going to control in the back now. But yeah, as a basketball player, you have to, if someone's boxing you out like this using their arms, you have to just take a dive in and try to get under him. And if not, you're going to take a shot to the face, to the neck area, and it's going to suck. But it's going to be called every single time. You might even get a flagrant out of it depending on how weak the refs are, how much contact they allow, and how much bullshit they put up with. Here we go. Australia in the box. Tries to head it in, but it's headed out. Australia gets a head on it. USA kicks it out. Australia with a real chance there, though. Just coming up on 77 minutes in this game. And they're stop and play here. A little confusion on who had that. Damn, man, he almost got it. Took a headbutt to the face. Oh, they're saying handball, maybe? I can't see. The ref was in the way on that shot. Let's see. Goes up. So the USA player's trying to push him out of the way as he's going up, and then the ball comes in, and it kind of just goes down on his arm. I honestly don't understand the rules on that. So is a handball regardless? I'm assuming it is, even if like it's not intentional. And a foul's called here. It looks like a flop, though. SGA would have been happy with that. You know what? I think SGA deserves 2 free throws for that. That was, it happens. Yo, on my mama, I'm gonna wait to say that. I'm gonna wait for some people to actually get in here to say my joke. Yo, I'm just gonna keep doing that. Let's see here. Bro, he did exactly what I just said. What did I just say? Guys using his arms to defend you, keep him off him. You have to try to swing under. He does. Takes a shot to the face. And he gets rewarded with the penalty. It's not fun, but it's something you have to do sometimes. You got to put on your big boy pants. Take the contact. A lot of physicality here. Australia's going to keep possession. But I need people to get in here. I want to say my joke. I'm literally just going to do that when people get in here. Because this stream was almost over. It was fun, but I think it's kind of died down now. But when people get in here, I'm just gonna spam my joke and see if hopefully they catch on and stay for a while. Oh, excuse me. Here we go. Australia tries to cross it, but it's gonna be kicked out by the USA defender. Bro, on my mama, I was at the grocery store the other day, and out of nowhere, this ref, on my mama, this happened. I was at the grocery store. A ref comes out of nowhere, blows a whistle, says 2 free throws for SGA. I didn't do nothing, but, rules are rules. Here we go. Australia with a corner kick here. Way too deep, way too long. Australia's going to kick it off the volley, and that went up to space, my nigga. That went like this. You know when you're trying to volley, you're trying to boom, but it go like this. Yeah. Freeman's shaking up. Bro, I got to piss also, but I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm gonna go real quick. I have to. Coming up on 80 minutes here. Taking a potty break. Will be back in Okay, I will be right back. I'll try to keep up with you. Bunch of y'all get in here while I'm gone. I'll try to get back as soon as possible. But I gotta piss my dude. I gotta. I'm back. My apologies. Oh shoot. I gotta look cool. Yo, yo, yo. All right, I'm back. Honestly, this game's almost over. 82 minutes. We got 8 minutes plus stoppage time. So I'm just gonna chillax this last part of the stream. USA got this. I'm not worried. Low key, first half was amazing to watch. The second half, there hasn't been that many opportunities. It's been kind of boring. USA's kind of just controlled the ball. But I'll take it as a USA fan. We take a win. We got 8 minutes left. Australia has done a better job having a few possessions in this half, for sure. Here we go. Let me see. Australia with it. Oh. USA's gotten a little lackadaisical in this last couple of minutes. Australia on the attack again. Outside the box, they're going to cross it in. It's deflected and kicked out. Here we go. Australia gets possession again, though. You're going to kick it into the box. He's going to cross it, and it's going to be deflected out. Should get a corner from it. Yeah, great defensive play by number 14. I don't even know who that is. But USA, I'm not going to lie, have let Australia kind of just walk them down and get back into this game with effort. Not get back into the game, but just get back into, oh, shoot. Sorry, I got a pretty big news coming out of the NBA. Australia with a chance. It stopped. It's kicked out by the U.S. Let's go, the boys. Come on. And they're gonna call a foul. Let's see what the call is. Australia had a great golden opportunity to put one up on the board here. Crosses it in, it goes too far. They keep it in play, and he's just right there, but he misses on it. Oh, sorry about that. I agree. The U.S. have kind of just let Australia do what they want, get pressure here. They got to finish this game out strong. Here we go. USA has possession. Here we go. I would like to see the US get one more decent opportunity to score here. If they score, they score. If they don't, then, you take a 2-0 win. Goalie kicks it out. Flying header from Tyler Adams. It's going to be a free kick for Australia. I thought they were going to call that on Australia, but they're saying foul on US. Here we go. Coming up on 86 minutes, the 86th minute right now. So Australia has 4 minutes plus stoppage time to try to put something on the board here, not lay a goose egg. USA wants to win this game with a shutout. I'm pretty sure you'd want to. You don't want to concede here in the last couple of minutes. Australia on the attack here. They're going to control. Here we go. Australia going to go to the right side. Going to try to outrun the USA defender. He's got a little 1-2 here. He's forced out wide, though, and USA controls. They're going to cross it anyway. They head it out outside the box. Shot, and it is off. USA will get the ball. On my mama, this happened the other day, though. I was at the grocery store, and on my mama, this happened. I heard a whistle blow. I looked around. I was like, what the heck? There was a ref standing there. He said, foul on me. I don't even know what I did. I think I probably threw the stuff onto the counter a little too aggressively. 2 free throws for SGA. And I was like, what the heck, man? On my mama, that happened. And then I see SGA. I'm like, he just kind of appears behind me and is like, what the heck? And he starts doing his little cool free throws. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. We got a little physicality here going. Oh. I'm not going to lie. These are the refs' fault, though. I like physicality. I don't like when people just grab you and just straight up foul. And they've been doing it all game. Literally both sides have been doing it, the grabbing. I feel like the physicalities come from the Australia side, but USA is also, to their credit, you have to match up with it. If the refs aren't calling it, then you got to fight back too. They kind of got tangled up there, and they're going to call it a foul on the US. No, Australia, excuse me. I thought low-key they were going to score up there for a second. I was like, You see that? Head movement. Bro, I'm just bored. I want this game to end, bro. I want the USA to come out on top. I would have loved for them to get another goal in the second half. But they were fine. They were messing. It's all good. They call yellow on Sutar for Australia. Oh, shoot. Free kick for the US again. There's a lot of physicality in this game. And the US player is down. Bro, I'm also hungry. And I got work to do still. I low-key want to just call the stream early. But I'm not going to. I'm going to do it for you guys. The few people who are watching, I appreciate y'all. Even if you're here for just a little bit, I appreciate it. Here we go. 89 minutes now. So we're going to see how much stoppage time. Here we go. Tillman was crossing it, but it got deflected out. I'm sure the US would love to score another goal, make it 3-0. But like I said, at this point, you take the shutout. I gotta fix that. Bro, my nigga, what the? Okay, there it is. Here we go. We're going to get a corner for the US here. 90th minute just started. They're just trying to milk seconds off the clock. That's fair. Just trying to run this down. There's going to be 6 minutes of stoppage time, so enough time, plenty of time for Australia to try to score one more, USA to try to score one more. Damn. Here goes Australia on the attack. They're going to cross it. It's way too long. But Australia retains possession now on the far side. Damn. Look at that, my nigga. Actually, fine as hell. Honestly, bro, I'm just chilling now. I want USA to win this game, obviously. I want them to complete the shutout, but it is what it is. A win is a win at the end of the day. We're gonna make it to the knockout rounds. We beat them without our best player. Australia trying to put up another. Yeah, so with this win, we'll be up to 6 points. Australia is at 3. Turkey and Paraguay are gonna play tonight. They're both at 0. So winner of that will get to 3. So if Paraguay wins that, then I think US have for sure won it, if I'm thinking correctly. USA here with a little chance. It's headed 2-2. He crosses. It's a little far though. Man. We're going to retain possession though. We're just outside the box. 4 minutes left. Try to go 1-2. Gets blocked. It's going to be a yellow on Richards, I believe. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready for this game to finish. I got work. I gotta eat. I had about half a pound of ground beef for breakfast, but oh, and the ref is down. What the heck is this? I look up. I thought the Australia player was down, but no, he's the guy stretching out the referee. Looks like his hammies tight, I guess. Oh, that was just funny. I just look up. I was like, damn. They're saying it's a warm day. I could have sworn they said it was like 73 degrees outside. 60% humidity. That's like nothing, bro. At least for me, where I come from. Actually, let me see that real quick. Let's see what our lovely weather in South Texas is here. They're still trying to. This referee's cramping up. He's drinking some pickle juice shots. I think he's good. So it's 90 today where I live at. 107 real feel, 71% humidity. And this, honest to God, like this wasn't, I went out today, it wasn't even the worst. Like we have much worse here in South Texas. So that's actually crazy. I was hoping the stream would get my most views. It got close, to be fair. But it is what it is. It got a decent enough. And I was going to watch the game anyway. So it was really just putting a little effort. So we got about 2 minutes left to play. Australia on the free kick. USA is going to kick it out the box. $39. That's tough. I could bullshit my way to 45, but do I want to? I'm going to put it on just to try to get other people in, you know? Here we go. USA gonna come in with some substitutions here. Is that like a way to like just waste the time? Because there's like a couple minutes left. What the heck is this, my nigga? Oh wow, that's cool. I'm gonna do it like that. Hopefully, it just encapsulates that. Here we go, though. 6 minutes of stoppage time, and it's just about to hit 96 minutes. So USA is going to come out on top here. USA has a goal kick. Australia. One more time here. Australia is going to cross it. That should be it. Here, USA is going to have a chance here. 1-2. He's going to. Offside anyway, and that should be it. But I thought USA was about to score, yeah. What the heck is this? Oh, hell yeah. I'll put it on there. I thought they were just going to call it, but. And I believe the final whistle is blown, finally. Come on. Come on, the boys. Is that it? Bro, I don't think they still haven't blown it, man. Yeah, they're still going. USA here with a chance. Wiz goes a little too wide. Bro, just call it. Or, yeah, there we go. All right, we're done. Let's go. I know some of y'all niggas said that we weren't even going to make it out of the group stage. What y'all saying now, huh? What y'all saying now? Low 2-0 without your best player. There he is right there. Come on. It's pretty damn impressive, I ain't gonna lie. But we take that though. I believe, bro. I believe. Damn. That she fine as hell, nigga. What y'all think? Yeah, so that should be it. I'm just gonna make sure there's nothing else said that's important. I got a message from someone that said LeBron James and Bronny to the Spurs, bro. Nah. Honestly, on paper, it actually isn't even a bad fit. Like LeBron's a big four, who could play with the Spurs. Bronny, he's just in there because. That's it. I'm gonna leave this open for a little more, just because maybe I'll get some more people coming in for about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna turn it off. But I appreciate the guys that watched this stream with me, tuned in for even for a little, and that's gonna be it from me. So I'm just gonna leave this going for a little bit. But yeah, that's it for me. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.
Oh shit.